So what did I think of the game? It's alright. Sonic Mania can run well on a Mega Drive, let alone a Saturn. Yes, North America. The rest of the world says Mega Drive when referring to a console. Not a biblical scripture, rock band, or any of these. Deal with it! The gall of Wikipedia showing Sega Genesis when I type Mega Drive. Maybe I should deal with it. I can't see any graphical improvements to set Mania apart from games in the 2D era. Retroheads argue that's the point, but no modern upscaling seems lazy. Sonic Mania becoming the highest rated Sonic game in 15 years during 2017 proves a bit much. For me, Sonic Generations on PS3, 360 and PC stands as the defining title in the series during this time period, and for all we know, for the rest of time. Not only did Generations modernize the graphics, but Sega incorporated 2D and 3D gameplay to seamlessly blend together. Sonic Mania essentially remains a glorified mod, mixing and matching zones from the Mega Drive, Sonic the Hedgehog games. Mania's 5 original zones are a bit sparse. Meanwhile, all of Generations zones are past levels, but the difference being in theme only. Each one of Generations levels builds from the ground up and differs drastically from the original counterparts. Comparing an expensive modern 3D Sonic title to a cheap retro 2D title may be unfair in some people's books, but I'm only doing this because if people claim Mania is the best Sonic game, hold it to the standards of a big budget 3D Sonic game. Just saying. According to the wiki, the most damning criticism critics give of Mania is its lack of originality, much like myself. And even for a fan mod, that's difficult to argue against. The first 3 stages being Green Hill, Chemical Plant and a Casino Zone doesn't help. Not to mention 8 of Mania's 13 zones are retro. I'll talk about the levels worth talking about. There's no spoilers because Sonic fans, you know who you are. If you've played any other 2D Sonic game, you've played Sonic Mania. Green Hill Zone is my only Sonic Mania experience prior to Sonic Mania. Green Hill is the series' most iconic stage ever, as it's in nearly every game in one form or another. Most gamers recognise Green Hill by music alone, let alone visuals. The design eases players back into the 2D Sonic realm, being quick and easy to finish with few enemies and obstacles. Green Hill's arguably the prettiest zone, with lush green pastures and checkered dirt, but the term beauty is only skin deep applies here. There's not enough substance to influence me back. Most players can finish both acts and find secret areas with little trouble. What shocks me is how similar Green Hill Zone in Mania is to its 1991 counterpart. Sure, there's subtle differences, but some free fan mods offer the same experience, if not better. A monument even Sonic Team struggles to reach on some of their Sonic titles. The most noticeable change to Mania's Green Hill is Sonic's pet Tails, who follows him like Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Somebody hold back my excitement! This is the only Sonic 1 level in the game. I personally would have picked Labyrinth or Marble Zone, which are my Sonic 1 faves, but to most players are the game's 2 worst Sonic stages. Next is Chemical Plant. Although I never played the original, Mania's version is too similar to classic Sonic stage in Generations, which for all I know could be far too similar to the original. Chemical Plant's my second favourite zone in Mania because the mechanical yet catchy tune matches the surroundings. There's lots of pipes flinging fast spinning Sonic in a flurry of different directions. The second act has purple and green jello bouncing Sonic up the rafters. I remember watching a popular YouTuber making a big deal out of selling Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine against the big man himself. The main selling point for nerds like me? Where'd I sign up? A fun minute's distraction, but nothing to write home about. The AI always is a poor opponent who loses easy, in contrast to the rest of Mania's challenges. Challenges such as the Tails glitch I found at the first boss. Since modern Sonic games are set too easy, the old school difficulty brings a welcome addition. I like how when all the lives are lost, it sets you back to the start of the zone, rather than the start of the game like in the good old days. Unlike Green Hill, Chemical Plant challenges players, but it isn't a roadblock by any means. Studiopolis is your rudimentary casino level, yet it's also a little different. The Act 1 boss fight offers the main hook, with Sonic running from the hard-boiled heavies. Boss aside, Studiopolis is a breeze. The first time I completed Flying Battery, I couldn't understand the popularity of the fans. Now I have more fun going back. Despite being only Mania's 4th zone, it is undoubtedly the hardest. You traverse Eggman's mechanical ship, hence the name Flying Battery, maneuvering past obstacles like propellers, a trash compactor, and teleporting rooms. Act 2 Spider Boss is satisfying to beat. When you slam its body, as Sonic flies off the pole. Get your mind out of the gutter. The mechanical tune is high energy and full of high beats to keep the heart pumping. Flying Battery is my favourite level on all accounts. Cover the other 2 levels quickly. Press Garden is an ice zone with a cool ninja boss. Moving on, Stardust Speedway is the only zone with 2 different looking acts. Though they have similar level structure, Stardust Speedway is a less fun version of Chemical Plant, but it makes up for it with the best boss fight in the game, Metal Sonic Man. Mirage Saloon. The second half of zones in Mania are fine, but don't leave as much of an impression on me. Apart from my new fave, Mirage Saloon, what grabs me straight away is the drastic change in scenery and gameplay. You fly on a plane fighting enemies, run across a train, and fight a giant pink slug in the first act. The second is a more traditional level, with an M boss fighting with a bag of tricks. The 16-bit western track, along with a rockin' guitar solo, is one of the best in the game. If more stages left its impact, I could see why Mania gets so much hype. Oil Ocean is my honourable mention, as I enjoy travelling through the oil while running from the flames and smoke, followed by the second act Octoboss. For the first 6 zones in Mania, take out Green Hill and Studiopolis, replace them with Mirage Saloon and Oil Ocean, and those are my deadly 6. I know I didn't talk about Press Garden that much, but I did like it. It was a very pretty level. I like the gimmick of Sonic being frozen and he can still move. Special stages. Like the Mega Drive titles, each act has a special stage. One unlocks a Chaos Emerald, while the other a minigame in the main menu when you complete them. If you want the true ending, you know what to do. The regular is good enough for me. Sonic chases his jewel for laps in Emerald stages like a dog with a stick. Meanwhile, if you collect 50 rings and touch a checkpoint, another stage activates. Collect the blue dots and avoid the red dots. Sonic can only move in 4 directions and run backwards if he hits a spring. These minigames were made for the Mega Drive during the hardware limitations. They're still fun, but I'm looking for something new.
A change of pace!
Sonic the Hedgehog 1. I may be blind with nostalgia, but Sonic the Hedgehog is a much more memorable game than Sonic Mania, in my opinion. To start, it's the only game where Green Hill is original. Next is Marble Zone, which most of the internet agrees is bad because Sonic can't run during the slow platforming. This is my favourite level in the game. I'm not joking. Marble Zone reminds me of a level from Bowser's Castle in the original 2D Mario games. Having to maneuver over lava while avoiding enemies, spikes and weights. It's a pleasant
change of pace
from the rest of the series, and who doesn't like that music? Springyard Zone has the casino theme before Sega rested on their laurels, with metal balls, springs and hidden shortcuts. Not the best looking level, but it's fun to play and that's what matters in the end. My second favourite level, which is the second favourite level the internet loves to hate, Labyrinth Zone. It's a starkly pretty level with crystals, seaweed, as well as ruins both above and below sea level. The internet hates water levels because they slow the player down, though that's not always a bad thing, people, like not just in Sonic but in Zelda as well. I find the platforming quite creative, even over 30 years later. Having to avoid spikes and drowning keeps you on your toes. Make it to Robotnik, where instead of fighting him, you chase him out of the ruins while avoiding traps. Finally, there's the last 2 stages, which are fine. To be honest, I'm not nostalgic for them, since as a kid I never made it past Labyrinth Zone. Sonic the Hedgehog is a more memorable game than Sonic Mania in level design and instrumentals. Each level's music creates a different mood. Green Hill Zone's happy and bouncy. Marble Zone's mysterious and formulaic. Springyard Zone's your typical casino theme. Labyrinth Zone's soothing until Sonic's about to drown. Then shit hits the wall. If he's safe, the harmonial melody returns. The last two zones have cheery space and mechanical songs to match their themes respectively. Different instruments for each song conveys a different tone. I'm not a music expert and even I figured that out. Sonic Mania's music and level design outside the Deadly Six never impacted me like a truly great would, like back in the day, the original Sonic the Hedgehog. Levels do not change when playing as distinct characters. Each one can reach different secret areas for, say, extra lives or shield type. Knuckles accesses these by climbing and gliding, which he pays dearly for with his sluggish movements and low jump. Tails is the best of both worlds since he runs and jumps nearly as fast as Sonic. Of course he can fly, making him the best for newbies. I prefer Sonic the most just because I like that extra bit of speed, but whatever you do, don't pick Knuckles, he's shite. I don't have the DLC, so I can't talk about the other playable characters or 4-player split screen. If you have friends to play with, cherish them deeply. They're a dying breed. Why isn't there unique routes in each act for different characters? For people who reminisce about the old games with these features like Sonic and Knuckles, I'm sure they'll have a blast. To be honest, I only found out about character switching through Google. It could have been a bit more noob friendly, but yet again it is designed for the retro heads, isn't it? In conclusion, Sonic Mania was $20 at launch, which feels right. It sold hotcakes and it's still $20, which was Sega's all along. I give Sonic Mania a 6 out of 10. It's satisfactory. It's a fun wee game, but I've played it before. Maybe I'm too young. Maybe it's because I didn't grow up with the Mega Drive. Maybe that's my issue. I took the time to improve my English in this video, so let me know if you notice the difference. Thanks for watching. Hello guys, hope you're having a fantastic day. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and to subscribe for more videos.